Hi everybody, and welcome to HMKs radio show. Now, we started to do this because it's to promote games that we like, it's to promote the books that I like doing. It's just to say, it's a radio show. What do you do on radio shows? Normally radio shows that we listen to today have lots of adverts on them, lots of people talking, and really crappy music. Depending on what radio show that you are watching. Or listening to, because this radio show you can actually watch and you can do something like that, but we don't do cam because our computer's a little bit crappy and we can't do cam at the moment. But yeah, you know, we're going to do this. So what are we going to do today? We're going to run this show for around about 15 minutes maximum, and I've been writing a couple of books. I've done these before, but this is a new book that I've been writing, and I haven't published this one, and I thought I would read it out. This is probably going to be quite a few little episodes for this. But yeah, I'm not good at voiceovers and stuff like this, so I'm just gonna, and this is called should we do this one, because I might have another one. No, we'll go with this. Now this is called Tara and Ted the Wedding. Okay, now Tara and Ted the Wedding is the second part of a short story I wrote called Tara and Ted. And you can get that as an ebook from Amazon, and you can get it in all different languages. And I thought we'd read this out. We'll read about a couple of minutes of it, and we will see whether or not people will like it, and then we'll go and we'll just see what feedback we get. So if you think it's rubbish, say it's rubbish. If you think it's good, say it's good. So here we go. Tara and Ted the Wedding. Tara stood in front of a mirror, smoothing down her wedding dress. She could not believe it. She was getting married to Ted, who was a sexist pig and a brute, yet was also protective and loving, and he made sure she was cared for. Okay, Miss Tara, I believe that will be all for today. Thank you, said Tara, smiling at the dressmaker, and Lisa, her friend, helped her out of her wedding dress so she could get dressed. You're lucky to be with Ted, said Lisa. I know I am. So happy that he came back for me. I never would have guessed he would have done that. Tara had not been popular since she moved to her new town where Ted lived. Why Ted had gone and moved to a small town baffled her. But she was not complaining. She had come to love him and respect him for his courage and for being Ted. Ted had rolled up into the sleepy town of Volbar. I just made that name up, by the way, on his bike, and got a room at the local bed and breakfast. He had invested in a piece of land by the mountains where an old gold mine was, and bought a pickaxe and a shovel. Everybody had laughed at him and said he was wasting his time. Ted had just smiled and rode away. A few days later, and no one saw him for a few weeks, and they all thought he'd gone. Well, when he came back into town with a few small sacks of gold, everyone was dumbstruck. He just walked into the bank and put down his bags, and when the bank clerk looked inside, she had called the bank manager, and Ted was escorted to the private room. He had made his fortune, and now he had his mine open to the public, so they could go and look around and have a guided tour and see for themselves how he had done it. He had also bought the land around the mine and started his own farm. Ted always wanted to be a farmer. And bought out a few shops that were struggling, and people were pleased that he had invested in the local town. The local girls had started to flirt with him, but he just laughed. Ted wasn't interested in any of the girls in the town. His heart was already taken. Then one day he said he was going away to go fetch his new wife. And a few months later, Tara had come into town, and instantly the girls hated her from taking Ted off the market. They were really horrible to Tara. All except one. Over the next few weeks, Tara had made a few friends in the town. Lisa being one of them, and possibly the most sincere of them, and had gotten the gist of why only a few girls talked to her in the town. Yes, you've made a few of us girls jealous when you got off the train with Ted. I can tell you that, said Lisa. I had noticed, Lisa, but Ted is his own man, and why he came back, I don't know. Not sure either, said Lisa. Well, let's go and get some dinner before I have to go and meet Ted. He wants me to learn to ride a horse. You'll love it, said Lisa. Tara and Lisa thanked the dressmaker and went down to Halcynia, the local bar, which Ted had bought because the local bar was going bust, and renamed it Halcynia. So they walked in, they got a table, they ordered drinks, they got food, and it wasn't a bad bar, and one that Ted had bought and made it into a biker's pub, but there was only one biker. That was Ted. But with a family venue. The original owner, Fred, and his wife Jessica, still ran the pub, but now they were not so worried when they ran it, as Ted paid them now. Hi Tara, hi Lisa. How are you both today? Asked Fred. Good, thanks, said Tara. Yep, great, thanks, Fred, said Lisa. What's today's special, Fred? Inquired Lisa. We have beef, veg and gravy today. Lisa groaned and Tara laughed. Isn't that always the day's special? Said Tara. Yep, Ted's favourite dish. Can't he change it for one day? Asked Lisa. Don't know, never asked him. He'll be here soon, why don't you ask him? I will, said Lisa. Fred took them to their normal table and gave them the menu. So ladies, what would you like today? I will take the special, Fred, and Lisa, I am guessing, will take the salmon. Like I have any choice, Tara. I don't like beef, and something different than the day's special would be great. Oh, and some white wine as well, please. No problem, coming right up, ladies. Ted walked in a few moments and spotted Tara, grinned and walked over to her to give her a kiss. Don't you dare, you brute! You're dirty as a pig! Ted laughed. I know, and he grabbed Tara and kissed her anyway, covering her in sweat and dust. Damn it, Ted! Now I have to get changed. Ooh, can I watch? And he laughed. Tara blushed and sat down. You won't ever change, Tara. You know that, said Lisa. We will see. We will see. Fred came over with their meals and drinks and asked if Ted wanted his usual Sure, thanks Fred. Ted, I want the daily spread changed, said Lisa. I want, don't get, he grinned, folded his arms and sat down looking at his wife's friend. Damn it, Ted, you're an arrogant pig. I know, don't you love it? Ted changed to special. Please, said Tara. Sure, what to? Lisa? Fish would be nice, Ted, if you don't mind. Ted shrugged and smiled. Sure, okay. They came back and gave Ted his meal on a local home brew that Fred made. Ted drank some of the beer, smiled and placed his hand on Tara's leg, giving it a gentle squeeze under the table. Move your hand, Ted, before I cut your balls off. Ted and Fred laughed, but removed his hand. Change a special to a fish dish for Lisa, please, Fred. Sure, boss. They all sat and ate their meals, and Ted teased Tara and Lisa. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to leave Tara and Ted for this episode on HMK's radio show. So don't forget, tune in tomorrow to find out what happens on Tara and Ted, the wedding, part 2. Have fun, stay safe, see you on the bounce. Bye for now.